Hypnosis to Change Your Life with Dr. Steve G. Jones.
So Steve, could you give some advice to people if they want to make their own hypnosis recordings? How would they go about doing that?
Okay, great question. Now, if somebody wants to make a hypnosis recording, there are two different ways to do it that we normally experience. One way is that they're doing it of an office session. Someone's in an office and they want to record that session, they want to capture it, they want to give it to the person. When I do that, I usually use prosumer software, as I call it, which it's semi-professional, but it's mainly made for a consumer as opposed to being made for sound engineers in a recording studio. And Sony SoundForge is great for that. There's a program called Cakewalk that's great for that. These are programs you can learn pretty quickly, and you can mix music into them and give your client a copy of that. Either you can burn it to a CD, or you can even email an MP3 to them. There are all kinds of ways you can FTP transfer an MP3 to them. All kinds of ways you can get the information to them. Realize the hypnosis session is protected by federal law, so it's not something you would take and post somewhere. You would make sure that your communication with them is protected so that nobody else can intercept it. However, that's different from doing a studio recording that you're going to sell, for example. I've done many studio recordings. I spent about 2 years doing a lot of different, gold, platinum, titanium, all those recordings that I made. In that case, we used Pro Tools. Pro Tools is a professional application, a professional software program that's used in movie sets. It's used by professionals around the world. It's recognized as the absolute best when it comes to recording software, for capturing the recording in a professional way, because there are a lot of things that you can do with it. Now, not everyone understands how to use Pro Tools. In fact, I myself, so we used to do it this way. We would have the recording studio set up, set 2 sound engineers in the recording studio, capturing everything, making sure the mic is at the right distance from my mouth, making sure I'm angled the right way, making sure that all of the sound is controlled and so forth. That's the way we used to do it. For 2 years we did it that way. Now the way we do it is they've given me instructions, the basic instructions, where to set the dials, what to press, and so forth. And I know I'm to sit in a certain place and angle a certain way and deliver what I have to say, and then I can stop the recording, capture it. They showed me how to do that, and then I can transfer it to them through FTP, File Transfer Protocol, which is just the way you send large files. Or if it's a super large file, I can just put it on a hard drive and mail it to them physically. And then they do the magic that they do, because I'm not a Pro Tools engineer, so they put the musical background behind it. So that's when you're doing a professional recording that you're going to sell. It has to be done in that way. You would not use prosumer equipment or prosumer software to do it. We use a handmade Rode microphone made in Australia. We use Pro Tools. We use the latest computer. We always make sure that we have everything just right when we do that. So 2 different ways of approaching it and 2 different approaches.
Great.
Hypnosis to Change Your Life with Dr. Steve G. Jones.